in all. From the first king that walked this globe to the last black slave they stole, I'm the all in all. Every living thing you see, all of those things exist in me. I'm the all in all. Supreme team, dominant gene, God in the physical. Rose from the bowels of hell, pardon my visual. Cremators doing their job when they get rid of you. Crabs in the bucket, mind state to kill a nigga too. Civil wars in the hood, letting hammers dance, playing with them pieces of steel, attract the ambulance or a prison bid. Now your daughter's sick, ain't nothing gangsta about leaving your seeds fatherless. So I study self and subtracted crime. It takes supreme mathematics to heal a grafted mind. For the 2 and the 3, you need the 1. The only way to get to the Father is through the Son. I met a lot of dudes on that used to shit. They come and go every day, I'm getting used to it. Far as self go, I'm planted on the square. They unalike to a law, they planted over there. They don't respect the history, they don't recite degrees. Well, we be using them both to reunite the seeds. Yellow to the brown, brown to the black. Accepted or rejected, you repel or attract. It's been over 50 years, he been gone so far. Now that's a powerful cipher, peace to Allah.
This is God in them streets, and I'm reporting on the most recent act of violence that took place behind the walls of a correctional facility in which Casanova was slashed and then got back up and responded by catching the individual that slashed him and stabbed him so many times that you couldn't even see his face. So guards in the streets will be bringing you this escapade to once again let your young know that ending up inside those penitentiary walls can bring nothing but more drastic damage to your life and maybe even cost you your life. So once again, I want the youth to think and respond to the correct things while they're young, rather than waiting until it's too late with a long prison sentence or possibly ending up in somebody's graveyard. This is God in them streets. Make sure you hit the like and share button.
Back again with another video. In today's news, rapper Casanova was reportedly the recent victim of jail violence, receiving vicious slashes to his face in an altercation with another inmate. This incident comes days after the former gang member renounced his association with the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation sect of the Blood Gang.
According to him denouncing
while awaiting
his gang
in his RICO
membership
case at the Essex County Correction Facility in Newark, he was attacked on Thursday, June 15th. Court documents report Casanova, whose real name is Caswell Senior, was physically assaulted with a weapon, believed to be some sort of blade, across the face by another inmate named Ulysses Lugo.
Ulysses Lugo.
He chased Lugo, jumped on top of him, and cut inmate Lugo's face several times. Reports say Casanova didn't act alone. Others hopped into the altercation and joined in the violent melee. A correction officer said, "Inmate Lugo, you couldn't see his face because it was saturated in blood."
Wow.
And his whole uniform was saturated in blood.
The correction officer said that
Lugo's
Lugo's face was so saturated in blood you couldn't even see his face.
For Essex County, Anthony Puglisi, said this minor incident and whether weapons were employed is under investigation. According to reports, Casanova faces a minimum sentence of 15 years with a potential maximum of 60 years following his alleged involvement in the notorious street gang. The rapper's lawyers confirmed Casanova has already admitted his guilt, candidly discussed his membership in Gorilla Stone, and acknowledged he promoted a gang lifestyle in hopes of getting a lighter sentence. "I am telling you and anyone that will listen that I wanted out before I was arrested, and I am out," he said. "I learned through my music career that people will listen and that I don't need to associate myself with a gang to succeed. I don't need to associate with a gang even if I don't succeed. I thought I needed to stay in the life and name because it was a way to promote my career. I don't care what the government tells you. I am telling you the truth. I was not involved in the daily activities of this gang. I wasn't anyone's boss. What I was, and I regret this, was a person that they could use to promote themselves in a world I swear to you I was trying to leave. I clearly did not do a good enough job of this, as I did find myself in one bad situation after another. Casanova's sentencing is scheduled for June 27th. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments section.
The self-proclaimed blood gang member who pleaded guilty to federal drug conspiracy charges last year was involved in a vicious fight yesterday at the Essex County Correctional Facility in Newark. These internal reports from correction officers say Senior was slashed with a weapon by another inmate, Ulysses Lugo, and then chased him down with the help of others. We spoke with one officer who responded to the scene.
Inmate Lugo, you couldn't see his face because he was saturated in blood. You couldn't see it at the time because his whole face was saturated in blood and his whole uniform was saturated in blood. Inmate Senior was sitting there and blood was just coming out of his face.
A spokesman for the county told us this minor incident and whether weapons were employed is under investigation. Insiders tell us the unit was not searched last night or this morning, but in a recent interview with me, the director insisted they have implemented enhanced searches.
Once again, y'all, this is God in them streets. And like I said, reporting upon this incident that took place with the famous rapper, 2 times Casanova, that's locked up for gang activities and other things. He was caught in a situation where he had to defend himself after being stabbed. We all know how New York City, Rikers Island, prisons, jail, county jails, and we also understand that Essex County, which is in Newark, New Jersey, has the same capabilities. They say that this is in response to Casanova denouncing gang life to receive a lighter sentence from the judge. Well, we'll see.
Came on the same day that a jury found 3 inmates guilty of the 2021 jail beating of J. Sean Boyd. 2 were convicted of attempted murder. Boyd suffered permanent brain damage. His family has filed a civil lawsuit against the county. Are you surprised that
that's one of the individuals that was beaten almost to death at Essex County Jail?
Yes, I am. But they're doing nothing about it. Something needs to be done.
No weapons were found after yesterday's attack, but one inmate was seen trying to flush something down the toilet. By the way, in the federal case, the former rapper is scheduled to be sentenced later this month. He could face a maximum of 60 years in prison. From Newark, Sarah Wallace, News 4 New York.
On that level, because upon him being first slashed, he attacked his attacker. But you wouldn't want to be in those type of situations. So once again, like I said, while you young men, young women, make the right choices. Because jail is not just for men. It is also for women. So you don't want to end up in this predicament after you have chances of making millions of dollars in the free world. So once again, take heed to this situation and make sure that you think before you make any moves in life. This is God in them streets. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, the like button. Bring me up to over 1,000 subscribers so I can give y'all these real stories and content that the God has. Peace.